The coronavirus. This just in, a cure found for the coronavirus. The coronavirus is killing everyone. Did you know that you might have already received a coronavirus? You might have already been through one? That's right. The coronavirus is a whole class of viruses, and they've been around for years, and you probably already had one, and you're probably immune to it. That's why not everyone's dying. People think like everyone's dying. First of all, it is bad, and it is something we need to keep an eye on, and it's definitely killing people, and that's horrible. But a lot of the people that are dying are older, or they have a poor immune system. Many people, millions of people probably already have had a coronavirus and didn't even know it. A lot of people get this, even the current one, they say they've had it and they didn't even know it because it was so mild. The novel coronavirus COVID-19. Cure found? Here's the answer. Sleep, don't eat sugar, and don't have stress. If you were just look at the statistics, 2% mortality rate, which again, that's pretty bad. That's something to be concerned about. But again, it's people with compromised immune systems, it's older people. So if you're in those categories, you should be really careful. But if you're not, you're probably going to be okay, and you shouldn't ruin your life because of this fear. My name is Doctor. I am a doctor, and my name is Doctor. The statistics say that 2% of the people are dying because of the coronavirus. Now, is that true? Is that not true? Here's the thing. A lot of people are getting it, they're not reporting it. A lot of people are getting it, they don't even notice because it's so mild that they don't even know they're sick. So that 2% becomes a lot smaller. Coronavirus. Corona like a crown. The king of all viruses. The one that's going to end us all, except there's only a 2% mortality rate and millions of undiagnosed people that aren't dying, that don't even know they were sick. So probably it's less or around the amount of people that die from the flu, and it's only people that have compromised immune systems, and there's nothing to worry about. Yet, everybody's worrying. Most people will get infected with one or more of the common human coronaviruses in their lifetime. Yes, believe it or not, there have already been coronaviruses that you didn't even know about that you probably already had. So it's not that big a deal. You've already had them, you've already gotten over it. You're not old and sick. That's why you're not dying. Of the cases that were reported, 80% have been reported as mild, like they were barely sick. A recent case study finds that those who show no symptoms at all can still infect others. Children can catch the coronavirus. However, they're pretty much fine. They're just like getting a little cold or maybe not at all. Almost all kids get it and forget about it. That's it. Again, it's only older people and people with compromised immune systems. I'm going to show a chart that's going to show this, where all the people that are dying are probabilistically going to die anyway. Starting around 40 to 50 years old, that's when people start dying of things. And that's when people are dying of this. It's not different. It's not unusual. It's not as scary as we think. U.S. military forces have begun to prepare. Why? Not because it's a threat or because people are going to die, but because you guys are panicking. That's why. And by the way, we talk about containing this virus. Like, since when are viruses contained? Like, whenever it's cold and flu season, everyone seems to get it. So we're probably going to get this coronavirus. No stress, no sugar, and sleep. You get those three things, you're going to have a head start against any virus, including the coronavirus. Have a good diet. Not just no sugar, by the way. Also no sugar substitutes, all those things. They all have their own issues. Just no sugar. We've probably already been exposed to it. You're probably healthy enough to where it either doesn't do much, or you're going to be a little bit sick, or you're going to be really sick, or you're going to die. That's why you have to be healthy. That's why you have to not eat sugar. That's why you have to sleep. That's why you have to avoid stress. If you do those three things, you're going to get a head start against any virus that comes after you. I keep telling people, don't eat sugar. And their response is, well, I'm only going to have a little. Okay, If you're going to Purell your hands and you're going to avoid your friends and family and you're not going to go out, then don't eat sugar. Don't eat any sugar. How is that logical? No, well, I'm only going to have a little piece of cake. You're not going to shake someone's hand. You're not going to hug someone that you love, but you're going to eat sugar because somehow you need it. Don't eat sugar. It's going to depress your immune system and you will die. You literally will die from eating sugar. You won't die from shaking someone's hand. Even if you catch the virus that way, if you're healthy, it won't matter because the virus won't do anything to you. It seems so simple. I don't get it. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't take precautions and you shouldn't wash your hands and all that, but people are so insane with it. Someone was telling me earlier this week they actually have paper cuts all over their hands because they've been drying out their hands so much from washing them all the time. The news is not meant to inform you, it's meant to excite you. So they're not trying to give you information, they're trying to scare you so that you watch more of the news. I think you should want the coronavirus. I want the coronavirus. I want to improve my immune system. I look forward to that opportunity. There's also was a study done on people that had the Spanish flu. I think it was 1918, somewhere around there. The survivors are still immune to various strains of cold and flu because of that experience. So you can really have really lasting long-term benefits to getting exposed to colds and flus and possibly even the coronavirus. So, maybe it's a plus. I'm not really recommending getting the coronavirus. Oop, did I just spit? Sorry. Just don't breathe in for about 6 seconds. If you think about it, there's a lot of things that kill you. There's a lot of things that can kill you. We can't go through our lives in fear of dying because then you just don't live. We just hear the sensational news and we hear like, oh my gosh, 2 people died in Washington State. By the way, 100 people died today and every day by automobiles. So where's that news story? Eye protection, very important. You are going to get sick. You are already sick. You already have viruses in you. You must be contained. You must be contained. You must be contained. You will be put away and locked up because you're sick. Because people shouldn't love their friends and family. They should be afraid of them because they're sick and they carry germs. This is normal. This is what people should do. This is how I should walk around for the rest of my life because there's billions of germs everywhere, right? I mean, this only makes sense. I'm a doctor. 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 Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. There is no camera 2. Just kidding. Germs are bad. And this coronavirus is pretty darn scary, isn't it? Man, oh, okay. Don't touch your face. I just touched my face. That's really bad. It's not bad to touch your face. It's not bad to touch your face. You don't have to wash your hands every 5 minutes. You got germs on you already anyway. They're already there. You're already around germs. Everybody has germs. Oh, sorry. I just coughed in your direction. Yeah, you're probably going to get sick now. So you might as well just go kill yourself. And by the way, I'm a doctor. Now, as a doctor, I can't breathe in this thing, but I'm not going to get sick until, look at that. It's dropping off of my nose. It's dropping. It's not going to be good enough. Son of a gun. Who is contagious? What is contagious? What is being contagious? First of all, everyone is contagious all the time. Everybody has viruses in them all the time. It's just when you're stressed or you don't sleep or you don't eat right, then your immune system is depressed and the germs take over. That's the thing. So everybody has germs in them all the time. Viruses, germs, cold, flu, it's all in you all the time. It's all there. That's why you got to take care of yourself. It's not that hard. Purell does not help. Not even washing your hands is that big a deal. You just have to eat right. Don't eat sugar. It depresses your immune system. Simple, people. It's simple. You may carry the virus for up to 2 days or even 2 weeks without realizing you have it. And you're infecting people while you have it without realizing it. So you probably already have it. We'll see you in 2 weeks. See you then. Or maybe not. Maybe you'll be dead. So we're worried basically about the flu. That's what this panic is about. It's the cold and flu season. That's why we're panicking. Makes sense, people. This isn't a bacterium. It's a virus. Antibacteria has nothing to do with viruses. It's not going to help. You just have to be healthy. A man in Washington state in the United States has died from the coronavirus. A man. Let's think about that sentence and why is it so scary? The rate is important. The statistics are important, not the numbers. Thousands of people die every day from things that are much more preventable than this. You're going to get sick. People get sick. Humans get sick. That's what the immune system's for. Meanwhile, people are shooting each other and killing each other and dying of heart attacks and cancer. And we don't care enough about the pharmaceutical companies to make them do the right thing. I don't want to get political. Whoop, whoop, political alert. Whoop, whoop, political alert. People are actually hoping that people die. They're like, the planet is full of people. We don't need people. That's not a reason to hope for people to be dead, okay? First of all, the population is going to control itself as we create more progress. When nations become industrialized, they stop having so many babies, and that's why populations are decreasing in almost all industrialized nations. Japan and Italy are losing people like crazy. They're decreasing their numbers. It's going to happen. The world population is going to grow for a while, and then it's going to stabilize, and then it's going to start decreasing. But don't panic about it. What are you going to do? You can't stop 7 billion people from having kids anyway. Influenza and pneumonia kills 2% of the population. So that's exactly the same number as the coronavirus. Yet there's panic about this, and there's not panic about the other stuff. Why? Why are we panicking? When you panic, you get endorphins, and you get that rush of being afraid. And fear is very much like being happy or being elated. It still gives you an adrenaline rush. So people actually get addicted to fear. That's why they like the news. The news does not inform you, it scares you. That's why you watch. That's why you want to watch. That's why you feel like you get addicted and you want more and more of this negative information because you're actually being trained through operant conditioning. You have this reaction of endorphins, and your body wants more of it because it feels good. Even though you're psychologically afraid, it feels good biochemically. Ooh, there's a word. So we are looking at statistics when we say like 2% mortality rate or 80% have mild cases. But we actually have parameters in a confined space. So if we just look at the cruise ship that was quarantined, 6 deaths have occurred on that cruise ship from the coronavirus. Now, first of all, there are older people that take cruises. That equals a fatality rate of 0.85%. So it's already lower than 2%. So again, it's just getting way blown out of proportion. There are a lot of things that kill you way more than this. You don't have to be afraid of being sick. We all have germs in us. Right now, you have germs, I have germs. 26,000 people died of cancer. 50,000 people died of cardiovascular disease. 4,300 people died of diabetes. 2,191 people died of committing suicide. Mosquitoes take the lives of over 2,700 people, and humans actually kill each other to the rate of 12 to 1,300 people every single day. So maybe we should work on not killing each other. Be afraid of that. Maybe we shouldn't be afraid of anything. We might learn how to cure aging, and we might learn how to live forever. Until then, we are all going to die. And if we don't, that's great. And if we put research and funding toward anti-aging and curing death, we could do that. But if we don't, because people are focused on stupid things, then we're going to have to focus on viruses that kill less than 1% of the population versus death that kills 100% of the population. Aging is actually the problem. If we would fix aging, we wouldn't have to worry about older people dying of the coronavirus. There's a novel thought. There's a novel corona thought. Why not just fix aging? That's the problem. If we could fix aging, none of these viruses would matter because our bodies would be young and healthy and strong. And people, well, I don't want to be stuck being 80 years old for the rest of my life. It's not going to, you're not going to have the damage. We're going to learn to reverse the damage. You have to have some friggin' hope. Open your minds. Things are possible. Could you imagine what life was like 100 years ago? It's totally different now. I'm recording pixels, thousands, millions of pixels on this thing that I'm talking to. How is that possible? Someone 100 years ago said that's not possible. And now it is. So let go of the it's not possible crap. And maybe we'll do a little bit better than not washing our hands and hiding with Purell baths in our bedroom crying because we don't want to go out because of the coronavirus.